I think the Christian community has a great opportunity today to really help change the climate. What kind of attitudes are you sharing with others, your friends, your children, when it comes to racial relations? What is your race relations vocabulary? I've heard so many Christians use the word nigger. By what we say, by how we act, we teach, we witness. You know the myth that the white man is inherently superior to the black man? This myth has plagued us for such a long time.
They think and feel that this church might become integrated, and like Bob said, the exodus will be right out of here. They don't see why we should go and keep harping on this idea of civil rights.
Ray, there are many other things we could look for and find to do, but is there anything more important, any problem more crucial right now?
100 years of preaching, where has it gone? Where has it gone?
The problem exists because white people think they're better than black people, and they want to oppress us, and they want us to allow ourselves to be oppressed.
I agree with you. They genuinely feel that I want to listen.
Well, if you listen and try to do something, you get kicked out of your church. See, that's where your people are. And we're tired of this kind of stuff now. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. We've studied your history. And you did not take over this country by singing, "We shall overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce.
He tells you to bleed and you bleed. He said, go bleed in Korea for the white man, and you go bleed because you have to. He tells you to go to Vietnam or Lebanon or Laos, and we have to bleed. Go to Mississippi or Alabama or Omaha, Nebraska, where they're taking our rights, and we know who the people are who are taking them. We don't have any blood then. We're radical.
He thought we were going to do in here like they do to us. If we went in one of their places, everybody would have jumped out of their chairs and got some ropes together and hung one of us. We couldn't even go in one of their places like this.
Yeah.
Telephone on, son. You talk about justice, it means one thing to you, and we talk about it means something else to us. And here's what I'll say, I wish you would follow Jesus like we followed him.
We did this. We did do it. We're all guilty, terribly guilty. But what do we do now? Do we sit around in despair? If we do, then let's all knock ourselves off and get the heck off the earth. Or do we try to live together?
But I mean, why don't we start teaching it now so that we won't make the same mistake over again rather than teach what happened to the church? Okay, why don't the church start teaching? That's what we're saying. We're holding the church responsible. And the religion is not the religion, it's the people. I mean, the people make up the church.
Reaction. They're responding from what they really feel. And I think our ideas will come up with the answer as to what type of people you're having in the church.
I can't solve the problem. You guys pull the strings that close schools. You guys draw the boundaries that keep our kids restricted from cattle. You guys write up the restrictive covenants that keep us out of houses. So it's up to you to talk to your brothers and your sisters and persuade them that they have a responsibility. We've assumed ours for over 400 years.
I don't think that Christians love all because you're supposed to love your fellow man. You're not doing it.
One lady said to me, Master, she said, I want them to have everything I have. I want God to bless them as much as he blesses me. I said, Pastor, I just can't be in the same. It just bothers me. I'm going to change this. I can't sit there and give her a circle.
I live out there. A show play for saints is the hospital for sinners. And so if a person hates another person, where is he going to learn the opposite if it's not in church?
And if this is true, and I know it's true, then I find it so difficult to understand why it's so hard to get the Christian layman in this great city to become involved in this moral issue. And I say to you that if the church will not become involved, then I fear for our future. And I'm here to ask you, in fact, I'm here to beg you to become involved with me